Exploring filters. In exploring filters, you're going to need to find a photo to work with. Now, I'm saying photo, not a drawing, but a photo. So I just quickly did a search for flowers. I like to work with flowers a lot. You're going to see all the icons of the images while you are searching, but once you find one, click on it so it's a little larger, right click, and this time all you need to really do, you could save the image and then open it in Photoshop or copy the image. We're copying the image this time. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to Photoshop and start a new file. And actually, you're probably, if you're just opening the program, you're seeing it like this. All you need to do if you've copied an image, when you copy, your image goes to what's called a clipboard. So I'm going to File, New. The clipboard shows the dimensions of what I just copied. And it's already RGB. It doesn't really matter for background right now, although you could get in the habit of setting to transparent and click Create. And the new file should be the exact size of what I just copied. Now, Command V to paste, or you could have gone to Edit and Paste. All right, so now we have this new image. And what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to duplicate this 8 times so that when you're done, you have 9 images. One is the original, which is this particular one. Okay, before you go duplicating, what I'd like you to do is resize your canvas. Now, I'm going to use my move tool to move the picture. This background with the gray and white checkerboard, that's your canvas, your workspace. It just happens that the workspace and this image are the same size right now. I'm going to zoom out, Command minus, and I'm going to change the size of the canvas to accommodate all those new images. So image, canvas size. Now, wherever you put this dot, maybe you want to anchor this original in the bottom left corner. Wherever you put it, that is where your original will stay. It is up to you. I'm going to just anchor it in the lower left. Now, I have to accommodate for 8 more images, so we're going to have a 3 high by 3 wide. So I have to triple the height. You don't have to be exact. So I'm going to round up to 50. 50 times 3 is 150. The width, it says 72. Let's just say 70 times 3 is 210. And because I know there's 6 more pixels here, why don't I just go to 220? So you can have space between your images. It's okay. But click OK. Now, I need to duplicate. So I'm coming to the layer and I'm duplicating 8 times. Don't worry about changing the names yet, because you are going to rename your layers based on which filter you use. Now, right now I have 6. I need 3 more. You know what I'm going to do? Make it easy. Click on one, hold shift, and select 3 more. Let's duplicate. And now we have 9. Look at that. Much easier. So this original in the lower left corner, I'm just calling original. All I did was double click on the word or the name of the layer and it becomes editable. Now we can't see them all because they're on top of each other. So make sure you select your move tool and click and drag. And let's click and drag till you have them all set out. Now you see the canvas was slightly bigger. Because I just approximated, that is completely fine. Having a little border between them, that is not an issue. Just separate them all. Okay, and 1 to go. All right, now you can always get a little more precise if you want, but for now, this is all we need to do. So I'm going to click on one, and if you notice, depending, look at your layers, depending on which one I click on depends on which layer selects, because, I did something. Okay, because while I have the move tool selected, up here in my options, I have auto select checked off, which means turned on. If I turned it off, notice as I click on these different images, nothing is changing in layers, which would mean I'd have to figure out which layer, select it, and then make changes. Auto select is very helpful. If you keep it on, you can just go to whichever image you want to deal with at the time, and it will automatically select the layer. Okay, so I'm at the next image here, and we're going to filters. There's lots of filters you can come in here and explore. I'm going to filter gallery. They're a little more creative, they're fun. You can explore wherever you want, but each of these folders has, and I'm not seeing, oh, there we go. I'm going to shrink this out so I could see the whole image and how it's impacted by the filter I choose. So let's look at plastic wrap. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Or rough pastels, turn it into a bit of a drawing. I don't see a huge change with that. Spatter's interesting. I feel like I'm running out of memory on my computer because things are slowing down. Okay, let me cancel this for a minute because for some reason I'm running out of memory. Okay, so if things slow down on you, you can always exit out, and I am going to just zoom out so I can see everything. Okay, so again, you can open any of these folders. Oh, let's try Ocean Ripple. Now, in the right side of the window, you have sliders. You can adjust the impact. And this is what I really want you exploring. See your options in these filters. So this one is called Ocean Ripple. I'm just going to click OK, and you notice the change that was made. And I'm going to come up to that layer, double click, and label it Ocean Ripple. You will complete your canvas full of images, each image having a different filter applied. Label the filter and make sure you keep one as the original. When you're done, file, save or save as, and again, make sure it's the Photoshop format so that I can see all of your work in layers.